Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Colorado Rockies. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Today's starter for Colorado, Tomoyuki Sagano. When it comes to limiting damage, he's been one of the best in the league. Quite a list he's a part of.
Yeah, but command and movement, that's been his formula all year. He just keeps making things happen.
You don't see hard contact, and you don't see many rallies off him either, Singy.
Yeah, it's a blueprint for dominance, and he's following it perfectly. He's as consistent as any pitcher in the league. Total gamer.
Geraldo Perdomo leading things off and takes a strike. Stays alive. And the 0-2. Got him swinging. One away. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. And we check out the guy in the 7th spot, Gabriel Moreno.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Just missed. And there's a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Right side. Foul. And it goes just foul. 3-2 on the way. What a stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Pavin Smith. That's in there. 0-1.
All one.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
In the air to left center. And that is that. End of a half inning of play. No score. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. Bunt attempt popped up, and there's one away.
Batting second, left
Time to
fielder.
check out the Rockies lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Mickey Moniak.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 14th of the year. The Rockies score first. It's 1-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 down. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies. Foul ball.
All one.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Rockies score first with this solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Second inning set to go. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gurriel went deep in his most recent game. Gurriel getting the start in left, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games.
Outside, that's a ball.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges.
Hey.
On the ground to third. Castro sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ball.
And that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. Now, I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Ildemaro Vargas in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Freeman. They get 1. On to first, double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Rockies 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the second. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Tovar with a couple of homers in his last game. The 1-0. And a big swing and a miss.
That's out.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
One down.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Tyler Freeman.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Freeman. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Sweet grab right there. That's the DRS for you, buddy. Defensive run save. Very athletic. Really good reactions. Nice job of saving that run.
Ball.
Man at second. And that one wrapped foul. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss. That one to first. And foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Man on second, 2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That missed by a lot. Full count now. Brenton Doyle and the Colorado on deck circle. Swings through it for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And we're back with all eyes on a potential sweep. Keep the brooms in the closet for now, though, Singy.
Well, they say the hardest game to win is the final one, and we can see why, Boog. The desperate team tends to come out swinging, and that's what we've seen today.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting 8th.
Tommy
right
Troy
fielder,
will hit
Tommy
next.
Troy.
Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Outside low. Ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Tap foul at the plate. Moreno aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground to the left. Castro over to Freeman. They get one to first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and chases a low one there.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground,
foul.
And that's just foul. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Brenton Doyle.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Way out front for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And the 0-1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Rockies.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Mickey Moniak. Struck out swinging his first time. He's one of the best players in baseball at driving in runs, Chris. His RBI totals this season rank him in the top 10. Going 2 now. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Rockies, but they still lead it 1-0. Thanks for tuning in. Sweep warning, Singy. Sweep warning.
Not so fast, though. Seeing quite the battle so far. It's always toughest to close out a series because pride kicks in on the other side.
Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's to third. Castro slings it across, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
The Diamondbacks, the designated hitter.
Pavin Smith getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. Short hop liner, handled it short. Fires over to first. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Diamondbacks, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
And that one is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
This one in the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That misses. Nope. Ball 1. Line drive. Stretches out and hauls it in. One left for Arizona. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
Ball, that's off the plate.
On the ground to third. Scoops it up off the dirt. Nice play off the bounce for the out.
Great fundamentals there at first base. A textbook example of putting your body in position to make a play and doing just that. That's how they teach you to do it.
In the air, left field. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ezequiel Tovar doubled his first time up. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Check swing went around. That is strike 2.
O2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. It's the Rockies 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here at Coors Field, we go to the top of the fifth. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times. And
this one high and deep, way back there. Gone. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back. And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Tapped softly on the ground. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Singy, that was a close play. And it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Well, they've decided not to challenge it. So he is safe at first. Go ahead run on base. Tommy Troy stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
That's the ball.
And
That's
another
ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's off the inside corner. And it's 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
The 3-1. And that's in for a strike. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Got him looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder Jorge Rosa.
Foul ball there. Deal one.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Geraldo Perdomo now at the plate. There's the strike. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
That's ball two.
Two down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and now they're out in front. It's 3-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
On the ground to short, Tovar. He's in there.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
2 outs, runner at first. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Peyton Smith. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies.
All these Rockies definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Gurriel takes it in for the out. One away.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that can make a big difference in this one.
So now with one away and a man at second, Willie Castro the next to hit. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Swing and a miss. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
That's inside.
Inside, ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Now pitching.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Victor
40,
Vodnik.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Freeman tossed to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Nope, that's a ball.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Ball to strike. In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
2-2 now. Hit on the ground softly to short. Tovar tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
2 down, nobody on. That one ripped but foul. There's a 1-1. And that's down and away. Next offering is fouled back. Two now. Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. 2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're the top half of the 6th. Got him. That's out number 3. 1 left for the Diamondbacks as the lead remains 3-1. Well, we go bottom 6. Jake McCarthy digging in. He's the league leader in batting average, and that bat has been scorching hot, Singy.
Yeah, and everything off his barrel is noisy, Boog. Gap-to-gap approach, stays inside the baseball beautifully.
Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Man at second. And that one fouled off. Yeah, Siggy, he doesn't just hit it far. He hits it loud.
Yeah, the ballpark doesn't stand a chance when he squares it up, Boog. That Tater total just keeps climbing.
Tater total! This one in the air center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Rockies, catcher Hunter.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered here in this one. And that is out of play.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kevin Ginkel, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Thompson getting cranked up as well. The 2-1. Way high.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. Troy in position. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Rockies, first baseman, TJ Rumfield.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Swing, and he popped it up. That is the inning. The Rockies strand one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Right fielder Tommy Troy.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Diamondback, center fielder Jorge Barosa.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Nope, that's down.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Doyle pulls it in on the run.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop Geraldo Perdomo.
So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, left field. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Rockies 1. This is NL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
Kevin
Arizona.
Ginkel gets the call from the pen.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Swinging a foul straight back.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Barosa settles underneath it, and a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Rockies. Right
Next for
fielder,
Colorado, Jordan Beck, 1 for 2. popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Moreno takes it in for the out. And there are 2
Up
outs.
next for the Rockies, second baseman, Tyler Freeman.
Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Willie Castro.
This is Willie Castro, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The Rockies with the tying run at the plate. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball up the middle. Perdomo. They get the force. That ends the inning. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Rockies 1. Back here at Coors Field, Ketel Marte up to the plate. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. It's through for a hit. And a man aboard. Ground ball right side, could be 2. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
First and second, no outs. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. will hit next. 1 for 3. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Long gone. It finds the tree farm for a homer. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add to the lead. It's 6-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
Ball.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. And we're in the top of the 8th. Slider misses outside.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. And a slider misses down and away. And he walked him.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Next to hit for Arizona, Ildemaro Vargas. He's already homered in this game. Steps off, checks the runner at first. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Manager out of the dugout. So they turn things over to the righty, Keegan Thompson. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Fastball for a strike.
And
Yep,
that's
that ball went
awfully
out.
close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Where'd that
Ball
last
three.
pitch miss?
That's one you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. The 0-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Thompson, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. That one not close. 1-2 to count.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just
Ball two.
attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Towards first to Tovar. A sensational double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Next to hit, Tommy Troy.
Aye.
Arenado at third with 2 away. And that one fouled off. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swing and a pop up. Tovar moving under this one. And that'll do it. 3-run shot for Arizona. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in Denver, here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. A.J. Puck, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Thought also getting ready.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Chop to the left side. Arenado to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Designated hitter, Jake McCarthy.
Going away. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Ginkel, a 6'4" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
Ball two.
Two now. Swings and misses, struck him out. Torey Lovullo is out of
For Arizona.
They hand the ball
Number
over to a new
33,
arm, A.J. Puck.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Moniak now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it's fouled off. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Rockies are down. And we're back. Their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop, third strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
That's 0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
There's a line drive to left field. That's out number two. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Just missed. Out to short, Tovar. The throw to first. They get the out on Marte. And that's the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it though. Number 67 on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one pushed foul. The 2-1. Next offering is outside. Swing, and he breaks his bat. One up, one down.
Up next for the Rockies, first baseman, TJ Rumfield.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. just off the outside part of the plate. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. Rockies down to their final out.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Tovar at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. No question about this one. It's out of here. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they close the gap. It's 6-2.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Here comes the skipper.
For Arizona, number 32, Brandon Fox.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They're down to their final strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Got on plane with that pitch, not as far away, but out there a little bit, but he let it travel, tracked it, didn't try to pull it, and that's something that can help you get going, get on track. Maybe a little bit too late in this ball game, but you just never know.
First offering, runner goes, pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Man at second. Now a pop-up on the infield. Vargas gets under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final 6-2. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Colorado Rockies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, we get to see one of the hottest hitters in the league today. Quite the streak he's riding.
Seriously, Boog, he's been on fire at the plate. A major boost for this team, and I enjoy seeing greatness on display, and this guy just gets it done.
First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab for Colorado in this one, Michael Lorenzen. What's the scouting report on him?
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
About to get started here,
Here
and
tonight,
Jack
the
Peterson
designated
stands
hitter,
in.
Number 3, Jock Peterson.
And we are underway in game 1 of the series.
First pitch, 640.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. He'll do it himself. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. His 9th homer of the year. The Rangers score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
One down. Next up for Texas, Corey Seager. Ripped to first. Caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched. An absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Outside low. Ball 1. Young matched a homer in his last game. That one close. Ruled a ball. And the count now 2-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. This is Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Everyone knows you got to be careful here, Chris. He is the best OPS in the National League. Trying to bunt his way on. Tries the bare hand, and it gets by him. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
No shame in his game. He extends his hitting streak by laying down a bump, and it counts for a reason. The streak lives to see another day. Nicely done to utilize some small ball right there.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
In the dirt.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, they found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now at the plate, Hunter Goodman. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Save.
They're being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get two runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Two runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with two strikes out of the zone.
Not close with that one. Going to count 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Singy, these guys seem to be snake bitten this year, bouncing into the most double plays in the league.
Yeah, it's a rally killer and a major roadblock for the offense. It's frustrating because they could score more if they weren't hitting in all these double plays. It's something they're hoping to change.
McCarthy, the runner at third. Moniak over at second with one down. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
2 on, 2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Up the middle, Hellman. Play made, that ends the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Danny Jansen. Bounced up the middle. One pitch and one out.
Batting sixth, center fielder Evan Carter.
In there at the knees. Strike one. Lorenzen making his 10th start of the year. A former first-round pick back in 2013.
Boog, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yep, exactly.
Wyatt Langford, the next to hit, takes ball one. Langford with a homer in his last game. 2 down, nobody on.
Hey!
On the ground. And foul ball. Got him swinging. 1, 2, 3. Back here in Denver, bottom of the second. Troy Johnston digging in for the Rockies.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Batting seven.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Into center. Carter giving chase. Can't reach this one. It gets down. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
This is Willie Castro.
He struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And that one fouled off. First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up.
Batting ninth, catcher
DeGrom checks the runner, and he's back in there. That one ripped, but foul. Two on, one out. Strike 2.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Jake McCarthy getting ready to hit, bunting for a hit. Hellman, the flip, but it's not in time. Base hit.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Fouls away the first offering. All loaded up here in game one of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Pitch misses, and that is ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And he grounds one to the right side, and it goes just foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one that...
Got him. Foul tip, strike 3. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Foul ball there. Oh, 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2 stays alive.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
Batting ninth, second baseman Michael Hellman.
Rolled over to third, Karros. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Jock Peterson.
And the batter now, Jock Peterson. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
They get the force. That's the 3rd out. One left for Texas, but they're on top 1-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd, Hunter Goodman with an impressive home run total. Top 5 in the league is legit, Singy.
Oh, for sure, Boog. He's got that don't make a mistake vibe every time he steps in.
We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more. You can almost hear the crowd hold its breath when he swings.
Yeah, and most of the time it's for good reason. He's a human highlight reel.
Check swing, and he went 1-2. Got him. 1 down.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
TJ Rumfield.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Langford on the move. Takes it in for the out. Kyle Karros digs in now. Grounded out his first time up.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
That one just misses. Ball 2. That's inside. Good job to fight that one off. Upstairs, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. No swing. This one's smoked on its way out of here. His 4th home run of the season, and it gives him the lead in the third. It's 2-1.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 2 down. Tyler Freeman now at the plate. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. On to inning number 4. You're watching Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Back here at Coors Field. Start of the 4th. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. The 0-1. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike. The other way, and he beats the shift. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Double play ball to second. Over to Castro for 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Danny Jansen to hit here. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one at the knees for a strike. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And the 1-0. Right side. And that one handled. That's the third out. Inning over. Rangers back here in Denver, ready to go. Bottom 4. Willie Castro digging in for the Rockies. And that one is lifted in the air. One up, one down.
Up next for the Rockies, catcher Cole Berry.
Check swing, no appeal, and it's 1-1.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Swing and a ground ball, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Rockies, center fielder Jake McCarthy.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Jake McCarthy. Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1. Trying to bunt his way on. Not in time. He's safe. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Man on second, 2 down. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. McCarthy coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Hunter Goodman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Pitch misses. Safe at second.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Some early action out there in the bullpen. A lefty up and throwing out there. The 1-1. There's the strike. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors. Back here at Coors Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Out to short. Fires in time.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Line drive. Here's the throw, but he's in there easily.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area. That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First two pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Here's Jack Peterson. Swings through that one. 0-1. Right through there for a strike. So man in a scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate, and we're at the top of the fifth. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. He caught it behind his back. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right.
Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Jalen Beeks.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him. But all these Rockies really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see him go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Kyle Karros will hit next. And first offering is fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
The 0-1.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Oh!
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. On the ground right side. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Rockies, right fielder, Troy Johnston.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that's a check swing and a ball in the dirt. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Rockies are down quietly as the lead remains 3-1. Back here in Denver. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Brandon Nimmo, the next to hit.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
1-1 now. That one missed. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Oh, great stop to first, and they get the out.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Freeman. Throw to first in time.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Here's Josh Young. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. That is the inning. And the Rangers set down in order. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back now for the bottom of the sixth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Jacob Junis.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Chris Martin up and throwing. Freeman not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. Way out front for strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the Rockies.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Willie Castro. First offering, foul tipped, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here. Foul ball. The 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Rockies, catcher Cole Carey.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out. Back here at Coors Field, top of inning number 7, Danny Jansen stepping in for the Rangers. On the ground, right side. Freeman tossed to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here's a high chopper. Slings to first in time. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. There's a strike.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. That one ripped. Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Just a slow ground ball this time. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. One left for Texas. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here in Denver, here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy.
Well, we're witnessing greatness today, Boog. Multiple hits, and he extended that impressive hitting streak. Playing with so much swagger right now.
Bare hands it. Tough play, but no chance. That's an infield single.
Left fielder.
Well, he saw an opportunity to drop a drag bomb and made it work out.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal of third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that back. Get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
Makes the catch. 1 down.
Big first out of the inning because it keeps the runner at third. They don't score on the play, and that was the goal. Now you have to do it a few more times before you're completely out of this jam.
Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Going 1.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
The 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. To the right side. Gets it to first, and the inning is over. So we're at the top of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, number 23.
Now pitching.
Jose Quijada on to pitch here.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it, and he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch, and now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate.
Oh, that's inside.
Swings through that one. Fights it off. He'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Tying run at the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered here in this one.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and it's 1-2. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. The Rockies trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out. 2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Left field, way back there. And it one-hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. Safe. They trail by 1. It's 3-2.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout. Now here is Josh Young. First pitch, and he just misses. Runner at second, 2 down. This one in the air, center field. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Chris Martin.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next.
And now the right fielder, Troy Johnston. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
On the ground to short, Durant. Slings to first in time.
Well, the ball will find you. You come into the game and better be ready because it's like the ball knows where's the new blood. But really nice play. That could have easily been botched.
Bullpen action for the Rangers. Jacob Latz, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. That ends the frame. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. But they're up 3-2. We go to the 9th. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Danny Jansen. That clips a corner. And he'll challenge that called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 1-1. That's down and in. Check swing, appeal to first. And he went around. Just enough that time. 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Close, but called a ball. Full count now.
That was pretty close on the inside, and obviously he's not too happy with the call out there on the mound as he lets the umpire hear it a little bit. This is where you can't let that frustration compound itself, though. You got to let it out and move on.
One away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that's in for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now a chance to maybe get...
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw there. Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. That clips the corner.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Now only one out remaining.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Here comes the throw. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. Back even. It's 3-3. Go ahead run on base. Michael Hellman stepping in for the Rangers. To third. Karras. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out and the inning is over. Back here at Coors Field. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
Late with the swing there. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Jacob Latz, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. And fouled off. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
That's in for a strike. Gets him to chase after that one. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out. An incredible string of performances he's put together, Boog. Hitting streak keeps on going, and honestly...
And that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Score remains tied. Back here in Denver, on to extra innings. Jock Peterson stepping in for the Rangers. That clips the zone. That's strike one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Around third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. It's 4-3. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
Here comes the manager out of the... Brennan Bernardino gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Comes up empty. One on, nobody out, a run in here in the top half of the 10th. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Ezekiel Duran, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that one hit to first. One at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Rangers. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Robert Garcia.
Well, he's the guy they...
Stepping in, Mickey Moniak. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
He's trying for third, pitching for a strike. Throw, bounces in, safe at third, not close. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Little chopper rolls foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're...
But he's safe. Now a pitch out to defend against the squeeze, but nothing going on.
There we go.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. That misses the zone. Ball 3.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Now a pop-up on the infield. 2 down.
Up next for the Rockies, first baseman, TJ.
So they're down to their final out. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Number 7, trying to deliver as the hero. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Ezekiel Tovar. He represents the winning run. Inside, and it's 1-0. He was late there, strike 1. The Rockies with the winning run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. Missed with a changeup. Ball 2. They're down to their final strike.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Outside with a breaking ball. Kyle Karros in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. And he walked it.
That's 4. Take
And
your
now
base.
the winning run is on base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Kyle Carroll's digging in for the Rockies. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. Substitution being made at first. Colorado going with a pinch runner. Jordan Beck getting some more speed on the bases. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies. Brenton Doyle. 2-out opportunity for him with runners on the corners. First offering, runner goes. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
That's towards center. Carter settles under this one. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras.